तो हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू लिटरेरी ओडिसी। आप सबको इस चैनल में लिटरेरी ओडिसी में स्वागत है। आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं आपका नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्लेट 2025 का पेपर 2, वो भी इंग्लिश लिटरेचर का। ठीक है, तो हम इसको चारों ऑप्शंस को हम लोग डिकोड करेंगे क्योंकि नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर ये आ सकता है। ठीक है, सो लेट्स बिगिन। नंबर 1, ये assertion एंड रीजन का क्वेश्चन है। ठीक है, सो नंबर 1, द वेरी बेसिक फंक्शन ऑफ ए लैंग्वेज इज टू एक्सप्रेस आवर आइडियाज। ये ट्रू, सबको मालूम है। उसके बाद लैंग्वेज इज एसोसिएटेड विद एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, आइडियाज एंड फीलिंग्स, ये भी ट्रू है। सो बोथ assertion एंड रीजन आर ट्रू। नंबर 2, we have the use of technology to increase learning process is called ICT in education, ये भी ट्रू है। उसके बाद टेक्नोलॉजी हेल्प्स टू मेक लर्निंग प्रोसेस इफेक्टिव, ये भी ट्रू है। सो बोथ assertion एंड रीजन आर ट्रू। नंबर 3, रूट क्रिएशन स्टार्टेड इन द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज मैथमेटिकली फ्रॉम लेट 19th सेंचुरी, ये मैंने गूगल सर्च किया है। उसके बाद ये फॉल्स निकला। ठीक है, मुझे भी मालूम नहीं था। उसके बाद बिकॉज रूट क्रिएशन इज अ साइन ऑफ अ डेवलप्ड लैंग्वेज, दिस इज ऑल्सो फॉल्स। सो बोथ assertion and reason are false. Number 4, again we have assertion and reason question. The English language is of all Germanic origin with the influence from other languages like French, Latin. This is true. True. It is a part of Indo-European language family. It's also true. So both assertion and reason are true. 4 B A. Number 5, which of the following is true of semantics? It is a study of meaning in language. So semantics is the study of meaning of language. Semantics क्या है? Study of meaning in language. This is semantics. It is a study of word formation. Word formation is morphology. अब इसको भी याद रखना, ठीक है, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट टाइम पूछ सकते हैं। और is a study of sentence structure. This would be syntax. So number 5 is A. The study of meaning in language is semantics. Now number 6. Which of the following is not a poem by John Donne? We all know the Good Morrow by John Donne. Dead Be Not Proud, Sonnet X 7 जाना जाता है। उसके बाद The Collar written by George Herbert. Swedish Love I Do Not, ये भी John Donne. So number C, The Collar written by George Herbert. Number 7, who is the poet of the poem Preludes? Number A, Wordsworth, B, Coleridge, C, Yeats. Number D, T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot wrote in 1917. Number 8, who wrote the following lines? But at my back I always hear Time's winged chariot hurrying near. It's written by Andrew Marvell in his famous poem To His Coy Mistress. आप लोगों को याद रखना होगा, कोई मिस्ट्री इज वन ऑफ द फेमस पोएम रिटन बाय एंड्रयू मार्वल एंड आल्सो वन ऑफ द फेवरेट पोएम फॉर नेट एंड स्लेट सेटर्स, क्योंकि हर बार यहाँ से एक लाइन पूछते हैं वो लोग। ठीक है, सो इसको भी आप याद करिए। Number 19, in which of the poems by Black mentioned below would you find the lines? Pity would be no more if we did not make somebody poor, and mercy no more could be if all were as happy as we. ये लिखा हुआ है आपका The Human Abstract in Human Abstract by William Black, written in 1794. उसके बाद है lyrical ballads with a few other poems, a collection of poems by. So lyrical ballads दो राइटर्स मिलकर लिखे थे। one of the famous poems written by Wordsworth and Coleridge. Wordsworth and Coleridge in 1798. Another one we have number 11. Which of the following poets does not belong to 19th century? So John Keats is from 19th. P.V. Shelley भी नहीं। Philip Larkin, yes, Philip Larkin is from 20th century. ठीक है, So 11 would be option number C, Philip Larkin. In which year was the number 12? In which year was the volume of poems entitled The Wild Swans and Cooley by W.B. Yeats published? So this was published in 1919. Number 12 would be option number B, 1919. Number 13. The epigraph "Thou hast nor youth nor age, but as it were in an after dinner sleep, dreaming of both at the beginning of Iliad's geronation" is taken शेक्सपियर फ्रॉम शेक्सपियर्स प्ले. सो इलियट्स का पोम जेरोनेशन जो है वो शेक्सपियर का प्ले मेजर फॉर मेजर से लिया है. सो नंबर 13 विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर डी. The following statements are either true or false. True or false दिया हुआ है. Number A, lyrics are non-narrative poems. They do not tell a story. Yes, lyrics story नहीं बोलता. This is true. The sonnets emerged in 13th century England. False. Okay, Milton, Lycidius and Arnold Theresis are both example of pastoral elegies. Yes, true. इसको याद रखना ठीक है. Milton, Lycidius and Arnold Theresis ये both are pastoral elegies. Number D, the speaker in a dramatic monologue always speaks to himself. This is also false. So true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. This would be option number C. 14 would be C. Similarly, true or false again. John Donne was born in a rich Catholic family in Dublin, Ireland in 1572. False. Because John Donne was born in United Kingdom. William Blake was born in Broad Street, Golden Square, London. ये मैंने Google search किया है. True. Similarly, Robert Browning was born in middle class suburb of Camberwell in London in 1822. ये भी false. Similarly, T.S. Eliot was born in St. Louis, Missouri, 1980. ये true. So false, true, false, true. Would be false, true, false, true. Option number A. 15 would be option A. Number 16. Wilfred Owen's poetry deals primarily with war. True, because Wilfred Owen is one of the famous war poet. W.H. Auden published his first book of poems in 1930. It is true. Emily Dickinson collected poems first appeared in 1955. This is also true. Ezra Pound's first book of poems, Lium Spanto, was first published in 1908 in Venice, Italy. 16. D. This is also true. So both are true, 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 true. Number D. 16 is option number D. Similarly, Gabriel Okara was the first poet from Ghana to appear in Black Orpheus. Gabriel Okara was not from Ghana, from Nigeria. Ama Etedia was born in Mberji, Kiakur, Central Ghana in 1942. Negudia Wendell, born near Luanda, Angola in 1940, spent his whole adult life with MPLA, first as a guerrilla leader and later as a doctor. True. Flavian Ranaigo, the poet from Madagascar, learned to read music before he learned to write. True. So this would be false, true, true, true. So number 17 would be false, true, true, true. Option number D. 17 is option number D. Now we have number 18. John Keats died at the age of 13. No, John Keats died at the age of 25. John Keats 25 साल की उम्र में गुजर गए थे. But Chaucer and Wordsworth both belong to the same period of English literature. ये false, because Chaucer and Wordsworth belong to two different periods. P.B. Shelley died 5 years before William Blake. True, क्योंकि P.B. Shelley died in 1822 and William Blake died in 1827. So G.M. Hopkins died 5 years after the birth of Ezra Pound. ये भी false है. So इसका option will be false, false, true, false. Option number A. 18 is option number A. Now we have number 19. Number 19 is Simmers poems are rooted in Northern Irish urban life. No, urban life के बारे में नहीं है. So this is false. Sylvia Plath, the American poet, committed suicide in 1963. This is true. याद रखना ठीक है कि 1963 में सिल्विया प्लाथ ने अपने आप खुदकुशी किया था. नंबर सी, Pablo Neruda was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature 1971. ये भी ट्रू है. एक चीज़ याद रखना, नोबेल प्राइज फॉर लिटरेचर का जितना भी है राइटर्स, उनका सबका नाम और ईयर्स को आपको ये बाय हार्ट करके रखना होगा, ओके। क्योंकि एवरी ईयर वन और टू क्वेश्चंस कम फ्रॉम देयर, ट्रू और फॉल्स में हो या मतलब आपको टिक करना हो, उसमें आता ही रहता है, इसीलिए इसीलिए इसको आप बाय हार्ट करके रखना। नंबर डी, डब्ल्यू एच वार्डन वॉज नेवर इम्प्रेस्ड बाय द पोएट्री ऑफ डब्ल्यू बी एच, ये फॉल्स। डब्ल्यू एच वार्डन वॉज इम्प्रेस्ड, सो दिस ऑल्सो फॉल्स। So false, true, true, false. False, true, true, false would be option number A. Similarly, number 20 we have Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer का book, famous book, The Canterbury Tales. John Bunyan, The Pilgrim's Progress. John Gower, Confession Mantis. William Langlands, Pierce the Plowman. So इसका क्या होगा, नंबर सी। ये बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन था। Now number 21. Match the following. Again we have match the following. Alexander Pope's famous book. We know Epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot. Epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot. Similarly, Dryden. John Dryden, A Song of Cecilia's Day. B. ये होगा A. John Donne. John Donne is one, or John Milton Lycidius. So C D A B. A 3 क्या है, हाँ 3 4 1 2, 3 4 1 2, this should be option number 21 would be option number D. So 21 is option number D. उसके बाद है again match the column. R W Emerson 22. R W Emerson is The Mountain and the Squirrel. A. Herman Melville. Herman Melville is Misgivings. B. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is Song of Myself, and The World with Menace. World with Menace, no? Sorry. Number 22 would be A is 4, B 3, C would be 2, C would be 2, and D would be 1. So number 22 would be A. So R.W. Emerson, The Mountain and the Squirrel. We have Herman Melville's Misgivings. Edgar Allan Poe, we have Annabel Lee. Then we have Wild with Man, we have his Song to Myself. इसके बाद we have number 23. Now the lines from famous poems. A thing of beauty is joy forever. We all know John Keats. Our sweetest songs are those that tell of saddest thought. B. P.B. Shelley. To strive, to seek, to find, and to yield. Tension, and we have humankind cannot bear very much. Reality would be T.S. Eliot. So this will be 23 would be option number A. A. Yes. A thing of beauty is joy forever in John Keats will be. Our sweetest songs are those that tell of saddest thought by P.B. Shelley. Number C. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield is by Tennyson. And number D we have humankind cannot bear very much reality by T.S. Eliot. So 23 would be option number A. Similarly, we have number 24. D.G. Rossetti, Pre-Raphaelites. D.G. Rossetti, A would be 2. 24. A would be 2. So we have T.E. Hume. T.E. Hume is Imagist, and Andrew Marvell is Metaphysical, and another one have is W.B.H. is Celtic. So this would be option number C. 24 is C. 25. Match the column. Then arise, awake. Now lines from the famous book. Arise, awake, or be forever fallen. It's from Absalom Equitable, Paradise Lost, The Race Against Time, Essay on Men. So arise, awake, or be fallen will be Paradise Lost. No, Paradise Lost, yes. If the poor study of mankind is man, is by essay on man. Be aware of be aware of the fury of passion man is optional equitable. The innocent and the beautiful have no enemy but time. Should be Paradise Lost. So number 25 would be option number B. 2413. 2413. So we have number 26. Writers with their book. So we have number A, we have Nagudia Wendell. Nagudia Wendell is We Shall Return Luanda. Similarly, we have We Shall Return Luanda. We have Jared Angiria, The Country of the Dead. Wolsoinka, Dead in the Dawn. Ben Okri, an African elegy. We all know Ben Okri is famous, the African elegy. So number 26 would be C. Similar number 27. WB's earliest poetry draws heavily upon Irish folk tales and Gaelic legends, yet true. We all know WB is an Irish writer. For some reason, Yeats could not sympathize with the cause of the Irish national revival. This is false. Assertion is true, but R is false. Similarly, उसके बाद 27 क्या है? Option number C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. उसके बाद number 28. Again, assertion and reason. Browning came to be recognized as the undisputed master of dramatic monologue after the publication of his Men and Women in 1855. It's true. जब भी ब्राउनिंग का नाम आता है तब ड्रामेटिक मोनोलॉग उन्होंने मास्टर किया था मतलब ड्रामेटिक मोनोलॉग लिखने में. Similarly, reason the form of dramatic monologue enabled Browning to deal with serious Victorian issues without getting directly involved in them. True. So, number 28 would be both assertion and reason are true. Number 29, what we have is maybe assertion and reason here. Most of William Blake's poetry is characterized by a sense of political radicalism that is without any contemporary relevance. False. Okay, Blake's poetry में relevance था. Blake was greatly influenced by such political radicals as William Godwin Thomas and Mary Wilson Crowley. Yes, true. Okay, William Blake was influenced by these writers. So false and true. Number 29 would be assertion is false but a reason is true. Number D. Skip number 30. Again we have assertion and reason. Kamalada was born in a middle class Bengali family settled in Kamaladas was born in a middle class Bengali family settled in Kerala. False. क्योंकि Kamalada was not born in Bengali family. She was born in a Malayali family. Malayali family. Kamalada's summer in Calcutta is an account of her Bengali origin. False. So both are false. Both is in reason false. Because summer in Calcutta explores themes of love, desire, and womanhood. Love, desire, and womanhood. ठीक है. So both assertion and reason are false. Similarly, number 31 क्या है? Vikram Seth is considered as a maverick of sorts owing to his inclination for writing novel in verse form. कौन से maverick of sorts owing to his attraction for writing novels in verse form? True. Because he's famous. Because we all know Vikram Seth's famous novel, The Golden Gate. The Golden Gate. It was written in verse. The Golden Gate and Equal Music are both close poems, right? False. Because The Golden Gate and Equal Music are both collection of novels. Okay. So, true and false. S is true, but R is false. Then we have number 32. Maybe assertion and reasoning. The Poetry Society was founded in 1909. Its journal, Poetry Review, was founded in 1912. Yet true. The first editor of Poetry Review was an eminent member of the Poetry Society, Arnold Bennett. No, it's first in Arnold. It's not Arnold Bennett. It was Alfred, मैंने गूगल सर्च किया था तो noise. So one is true but another is false. This should be option number C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Then we have, in which of the following plays by Shakespeare would you meet the character Touchstone? अब Touchstone सबसे फेमस कैरेक्टर है कौन सा उससे As You Like It play में. We have, which of the following plays is different from the rest? 34. Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear. ये सब ट्रेजेडी है. उसके बाद टेम्पेस्ट, द टेम्पेस्ट एक कॉमेडी है. Which of the following is not a play by Marlowe? मार्लो का कौन सा प्ले नहीं है? डॉक्टर फॉस्ट इज मार्लो. द टाइटस एड्रोनिकस बाय शेक्सपियर. शेक्सपियर से ट्रेजेडी. टेम्बरलेन भी मार्लो का ही है. जीवो माल्टा भी मार्लो का ही है. द जू स्टोरी इज अ प्ले बाय, ये तो सबको मालूम है, एडवर्ड एलबी का प्ले है. एब्सर्ड प्ले, एब्सर्ड एब्सर्ड प्ले. Number 37. Which of the following plays did Ionesco wrote? Ionesco wrote The Chair. One act play. One act play. Number 38. Which among the following is the author of the book Renaissance Self-Fashioning? This is, we all know, a famous book by Stephen Greenfield का Renaissance Self-Fashioning. In which of the following play by Shaw will you meet the character John Tanner? So John Tanner character है किसमें मिलते हैं? मैन एंड सुपरमैन. 39. Number 40. In which of the following plays by Shakespeare do you come across the expression the better part of valor is distraction? ये हमको मिलता है हेनरी 4 पार्ट 1 में. द लाइन द बेटर पार्ट ऑफ वैलर इन डिस्ट्रैक्शन इज इन हेनरी 4 पार्ट 1. नाउ वी हैव नंबर 41. ट्रू और फॉल्स अगेन. ट्रू और फॉल्स. सर जॉन फेलिस्टेप इज अ कैरेक्टर इन शेक्सपियर्स जूलियस एंड सीजर. फॉल्स. Barabbas is a character in Marlowe's The Jew of Malta. We all know. True. Abigail is a character in Webster's Duchess of Malfi. False. Mosca is a character in Johnson's Ballpond. True. So this will be option number A. Number 42 we have either true or false. True or false. W.B.S. is the author of the play Purgatory. True. The Streetcar Named Desire is a play by Tennessee Williams. True. The Riders to the Sea is a play by James Ince. True. The Glass Menagerie is a play by Arthur Miller. False. This is by The Glass Menagerie is by who wrote? Tennessee Williams. Play by Tennessee Williams. So this will be option number C. The Glass Menagerie is a play written by Tennessee Williams. This is not written by Arthur Miller. So line number 43. True or false? G.B. Shaw. 43. G.B. Shaw was an Irish playwright. True. Henrik Ibsen was an English playwright. False. He was a Norwegian playwright. Eugene O'Neill was an American playwright. True. Edward Albee was a French playwright. False. He was an American. So this will be option number B. True, false, true, false. Option number B. 43 will be B. Similarly, 44. Edmund is the son of Lear in Shakespeare's. Edmund is the son of Lear in Shakespeare's King Lear. It's false. Edmund is not the son of Lear in Shakespeare's King. Edmund is the illegitimate son of Earl of. He is the son of Earl of Gloucester. Son of Earl of Gloucester. 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 In Shakespeare's Macbeth, Macbeth is finally killed by Macbeth. True. He was killed in Act 5, Scene 8. At the end of the play Othello, Iago is finally stabbed by Step dead by Othello. False. Othello kills himself at the end. Othello kills himself. In Shakespeare Hamlet, Ophelia is the daughter of Polonius. True. So this should be B. False, true, false, true. Number B. Because at the end of the play Othello kills himself. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, Ophelia is the daughter of Polonius. So number 45, William Congreve's The Way of the World belongs to the genre known as comedy of manners. True. The Way of the World. Jim Johnson's Every Man is Human is an example of comedy of humors. True. Oscar Wilde, The Important Being is considered as a dark comedy. False. It's a satire. It's a comedy of manners. Satire. The Merchant of Venice is a satirical comedy. False. It's a comedy. So this will be true, true, false, false. Number C. 45 would be option number C. Number 46. True or false? Shakespeare was never associated with Globe Theatre. False. Shakespeare was associated with Globe Theatre. Thomas Nash was known to be one of the university. Which true? The Lord Chamberlain's Men was a company of actors for which Shakespeare wrote many of his plays. True. The Swan was a theatre in Southwark in London built in 1595. True. So this is option number D. We have 47. Again we have true or false. The Sensi is a verse drama by P.B. Shelley. True. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy in 5 acts. We have Sejanus, His Fall is a comedy by Ben Jonson. False. It's a tragedy. All for Love is heroic drama by John Donne. True. In 1677. Another one with The Good Natured Man is a play by Alexander Pope. False. Written by Oliver Goldsmith. Oliver Goldsmith. So this option number 47 would be number A. True, false, true, false. All for Love is a heroic drama by John Ryan 1677. Number 48. Again we have true or false. 48. The Ralph Roister Doister is regarded as the first English comedy. True. Gorboduc is considered the first tragedy to be found in English literature. This is also true. The Tempest is the first play ever written to be written by Shakespeare. False. The Lion and the Jewel is a play by a Nigerian writer Wole Soyinka. True. This is option number C. 49. Number 49. Hamlet. Hamlet is a history. As You Like It is a comedy. The Winter's Tale is a tragicomedy. The King Richard III is a history. Okay, so this is option number C. King Richard III. नाम सुन के हमको मालूम चलता है दिस इज हिस्ट्री. ओके, तो Hamlet. What was Hamlet? Hamlet was a tragedy. Yeah, Hamlet was a tragedy. As You Like It is a comedy. Hamlet is a tragedy. As You Like It is a comedy. The Winter's Tale is a tragic comedy. King Richard III is a history. Now we have the famous characters: Tony Lumpkin, Mrs. Malaprop, Brenworm, Sir Toby Bleach. So we all know Sir Tony Lumpkin is from Sisters to Conquer. We have Mrs. Malaprop, The Rivals. We have Brainstorm from Every Man in His Humor, and Sir Toby Bleach in 12 9. So this will be option number A. 50 would be option number A. Similarly, 51 we have characters and the no, books and the writers. We all know Chekhov's D is 1. So we will Anton Chekhov the cherry orchid. So from this we can make it out. यहाँ से निकाल सकते हैं हम. So Ibsen is the wild duck. Pirandello, Luigi Pirandello, 6 characters in search of an author. Bertolt Brecht, Mother Courage and Her Children, and Anton Chekhov we have is the cherry orchid. So this option will be option number B. Similarly, 52, Thomas Kyd, The Spanish Tragedy, very famous book. William Shakespeare, Midsummer Night Dream. Ben Jonson, Volpone, and John Webster, The White Devil. So this 52 would be option number C. In 53, we have the characters Desdemona, Cordelia, Ophelia, Volmana. Desdemona we have Othello. Cordelia we have King Lear. Ophelia we have Hamlet, and Volmana we have in Coriolanus. So this should be option number C. Number 54, writers and their books. G.B. Shaw, Pygmalion. John Galsworthy, The Strife. John Osborne, Look Back in Anger, famous book. Harold Pinter, The Homecoming. Option number A. 54 would be A. 55 क्या है? Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, Greek writers, Aristophanes. Aeschylus would be seven against thief. Sophocles would be Antigone, Euripides, Medea. Aristophanes would be frog. So this would be B. 55 would be B. 56. 56 would be the British drama 2. Alardiki Nicole, The Theatre of Absurd, we all know Martin Neslim. The Wheel of Fire, G. Wilson Knight, Radical Tragedy by Jonathan Dollimer. So this would be option number C. 56 would be option number C. उसके बाद 57 आता है again Assassin's Creed. 57. The Comedy of Manners is a kind of satirical play of the Restoration period that deals with the manners and affections of a highly developed and self-conscious group. True. Intellectual refinement easily delineates an epigrammatic art where some of the traits often depicted in this kind of comedy with the help of some stock characters. True. So the both associations are true. 57. Similarly, we have 58. Shakespeare's Shylock, the character from The Merchant of Venice, is more seen against sinning. True. We all know Shylock, a character from Merchant of Venice, a Jew. Shylock is subjected to humiliation on many occasions throughout the play, owing basically to the fact that he is a Jew. However, he gets justice at the play ends. No, he does not get justice at the end, because he was forced to convert to Christianity, and his wealth, उसका संपत्ति भी सब जब्त कर लिया गया और उसको क्रिश्चियन बनने के लिए भी बोला गया. ठीक है, तो इसका assertion is true but reason is false. साइलॉक को जस्टिस नहीं मिला. 59. 59. Elizabethan drama flourished despite the fact that it did not enjoy the support and patronage ऑफ क्वीन एलिजाबेथ वन, ये फॉल्स है बिकॉज क्वीन एलिजाबेथ के टाइम में ड्रामा एलिजाबेथन ड्रामा बहुत आगे बढ़ा था, इट फ्लोरिस्ड. एलिजाबेथन ड्रामा ओज इट पॉपुलरिटी टू डेवलपमेंट ऑफ प्रोफेशनल थिएटर कंपनीज, और ये भी फॉल्स है. सो बोथ एसर्शन एंड रीजन आर फॉल्स. नंबर 60. After Ceridian, after Ceridian Goldsmith, there was a sudden rise in popularity serious drama. After Ceridian in Goldsmith, there was a sudden rise in the popularity of serious drama in England. False. The renovation of the playhouses, especially the Theatre Royal in Covent Garden in 1787, contributed to the popularity of drama. True. No, it is also false. The renovation of the playhouse, especially the Theatre Royal Covent Garden in 1787, contributed to the popularity of drama. So both assertion reason are false. Question number 61. Blood Wedding is a rural tragedy by Federico Garcia Lorca in 1932. True. It is often grouped by theatre critics with Lorca's Yama and the House of Bernarda Alba as the rural trilogy. True. बोर्ड से ये मैंने गूगल सर्च किया है, ठीक है. नंबर 62. अगेन assertion reason आया. Murder in the Cathedral is a verse drama in English by W.B. Yeats involving murder and betrayal. False. The play deals with the assassination of Archbishop Thomas Becket in the Canterbury Cathedral in 1170. True. So number 62 would be assertion is false but reason is true. 62 is option number D. No, 63. अच्छा 63 यहाँ पे ठीक है. Willie Loman, the protagonist of Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, commits suicide in the course of the play. ये ट्रू. विली लोमन जो कहते हैं वो लास्ट में सुसाइड करता है. The suicide enables Willie Loman's son to build a successful career with the insurance money received after his father's death. False. So इसका ऑप्शन क्या होगा? 63 इज बट आर इज फॉल्स. इसके लिए ना आपको ये बुक पढ़ना होगा, इसका स्टोरी लाइन समझना होगा. और अर्थर मिलर्स का डेथ ऑफ ए सेल्समैन, ये स्टोरी जो है वहाँ पे विली लोमन एक कैरेक्टर है, वो सुसाइड कर लेता है प्ले के उसमें. दिस सुसाइड इन्वॉल्व्स विली लोमन सन बीफ. उसका एक सन है बीफ जो सक्सेसफुल करियर वो उसका इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से, उसका पिताजी का देहांत के बाद वह इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के पैसे से वो सक्सेसफुल करियर बनाना चाहता है. सो ये फॉल्स है, ठीक है. तो इसके लिए आपको स्टोरी पढ़ना होगा. 64. रिसर्च मेथड एंड रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी वन इन द सेम. द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स, क्योंकि रिसर्च मेथड अलग होता है एंड रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी इज डिफरेंट. ओके. वी हैव 65. Feminist literary criticism is an example of research method. The feminist literary criticism is an example of research method. ये false है. This statement is false. Action research aims at immediate application of research outcome. Action research aims at immediate application of research outcome. ये true है because action research में immediate outcome. So in 67 we have, which of the following is not a neo-Victorian novel? The Fraud by Jerry Smith is a neo-Victorian novel. 4 by James Coetzee. Jack Max by Peter. Jack retells Dickens' classic Great Expectation. 4 retells Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. So this should be option number B, New Victorian novel, for by James Coetzee. D. Similarly, number 68 we have is literature is different from natural science. True. लिटरेचर अलग है नेचुरल साइंस से उसके बाद लिटरेरी रिसर्च स्टडीज बोथ द टेक्स्ट एज वेल एज द राइटर ट्रू 60 will be C both as written are true 69 69 आगे ओके यहाँ पे PDF इधर उधर हुआ है इसके लिए number 69 now. Number 69 what we have is adopting a research method is essential in literary research. True. Research methodology is the approach towards reaching a thesis. True. So both as a reason are true. Number 70. As a reason. Research is a collaborative responsibility shared by researchers in a particular area of a research. True. All researchers working on a particular area interact on a daily basis. Yeah, false. It is not accurate to say that. इसलिए A is true but R is false. 71. Where I lacked a political purpose, I wrote lifeless book. ये किसने लिखा किसने किसने कहा है ये 71 is B George Orwell. ठीक है. Then we have 72. Which of the following novels has a great impact on the formal experimentation in contemporary fiction? Lawrence Stennis Tristram Shandy. ठीक है. इम्पैक्ट ऑन फॉर्मूला एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन यहाँ पे ये भी हो सकता है और नंबर 2 टॉम जोन्स से हो सकता है लेकिन आंसर की में ये सी नंबर दिया हुआ है. ठीक है. बट बोथ दिस बी एंड सी. नंबर 73 we have is put the following novels in a sequential order, answer the question to help the quotes. So Middlemarch, Daniel Deronda, Felix Holt, the radical Romola. So Romola was first. Romola आ गया था इसको 1862 to 63 में लिखा गया है. उसके बाद आता है फेलिक्स हॉल्ट द रेडिकल 1866. उसके बाद आता है मिडिल मार्च फेमस बुक 1871-72 में. 72 में डैनियल ग्राउंड डाटा लास्ट में 1876. So this option will be option number C. उसके बाद 73 उसके बाद आता है 74. Which of the following is not an apocalyptic novel? Number 8 Doris Lessing, The Four-Gated City, L.P. Hadley's Facial Justice, Anthony Burgess The Wanting Seed, V.S. Naipaul The House of Mystery. So yeah, number D is not an apocalyptic novel. Number 75 we have is this statement true or select the correct answer. Test of the overall was subtitle A Pure Woman Faithfully Presented. This is true. 1984 was subtitled A Dystopian Novel. So false. False. The Adventure of Caleb Williams was subtitled as Things They Are. True. Written by Godwin. The History of Tom Jones was subtitled A Prosaic EP Romance. This is also false. So इसका होगा true, false, true, false. Number C. Then we have number 7. Now 75 is option number C. Now 76 we have Brave New World, The Doors of Perception, Antique Hay, and Those Barren Lips. Brave New World, Shakespeare's The Tempest, The Doors of Perception, Black's The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, Antique Hay, Marlowe's Edward II, and Those Barren Lips is Wordsworth The Table Turn. So this would be option number B. 76 is option number B. 77. At the conclusion of Gulliver's Travel, Gulliver argues that his motivation for telling the tale is to entertain his readers, ये तो होगा ही नहीं, to inform and instruct mankind, to assist the British in against the colonial falls, to produce a problem of genius learning falls. So this would be number B. 77 would be B. Similarly, 78. Choose the correct answer code of correct match author book pair. Numeral Spark, The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, William Golding, Girls of Slender Means, August Wilson, Not to Disturb, Doris Lessing, The Grass is Singing. So इसका क्या होगा? Numeral Spark, The Miss Jean Brodie is true. William Golding, Girl of Slender false. August Wilson false, Not to Disturb, and we have Doris Lessing, The Grass is Singing is true. So इसका option होगा option number D. 78 would be option number D. Similarly, which of the following Victorian novels has the subtitle New Force with an Old Face? So this is Hypatia by Charles Kingsley. Charles Kingsley. So 79 is, so the subtitle New Force with an Old Face we have in the novel Hypatia by Charles Kingsley. Number 80. Stephen Dedalus is a fictional character associated with the portrait of the artist as a young man. We all know famous character written by James Joyce. And another we have again the same kind we have in Ulysses also. So 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 we have in D. Similar number 81. स्टीफन डेडालस एक कैरेक्टर है जो दो बुक में आता है. एक है द पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ द आर्टिस्ट एज ए यंग मैन एंड अनदर वी हैव इज यूलिसिस. So option would be D, 1 and 3. Similar number 81. Who among the following call the novel The Bright Book of Life? It's called by D.H. Lawrence. Number 82. Which character in Jane Eyre used religion to justify cruelty? So this was Mr. Brocklehurst. This character used religion to justify cruelty. Okay, Jane Eyre was is one famous book, must read book for NET and SLET. Number 83. Evelyn Waugh's trilogy published together as Sword of Honor is about the English at war. Okay. Number 84 is by swaggering could I never thrive for the rain it rained every day. These lines from 12th Night occurs in which novel? This occurs in Middlemarch. Similarly, number 85. Anna Radcliffe's The Mysteries of Udolpho is a novel about a father and daughter setting on a journey. The Kidnapping of Emily by Montoni and a Visit to Venice. Emily's adventure in the castle of Udolpho, the outcome of the adventures, her escape, and her fine union with Valancourt. True. The adventure of Montoni and his men in false. So this would be option number C. इसको स्टोरी पढ़ने से हो जाएगा. The Mistress of Udolpho story. अब क्या होता है? Emily's adventure in the castle of Udolpho, the outcome of adventure, her escape, and her fine union with her lover Valancourt. Similar number 86. In his poem A Morning Walk, Nissim Ezekiel talks about a barbaric city sick with slums, deprived of seasons, blessed with rains, its hawkers, beggars, iron-lunged processions led by frenetic drums identify the city. So this city is Bombay. Who among the following writers asserted that Commonwealth literature does not exist? By Salman Rushdie. In which of the following novels Harikatha is strategically used as a medium of consciousness raising? This is B. In Kanthapura. Raja Rao's Kanthapura. Number 89. Which of the following is not true of Nagamandala? It does not have multiple narratives. It is open-ended. It combines conventional and subversive modes. Story is personified in the play. Story is personified in the play. Number 90. Identify the co-editors of the book Chutnifying English, the phenomenon of English from the following names. This should be B and C. So this option would be C. Similar number 91. Michael Fogel's earlier archaeological study is found in number 90 in Power Knowledge, Social Theory and Transgression, The Bird of Cleaning, Beyond Structuralism, Hermeticus is C. The Bird of the Cleaning. Who from the following is from South Africa? Is Doman Gallant from South Africa? Which of the following psychoanalysts rewrote Descartes' dictum? I think, therefore I am. Yes, I am not where I think, and I think where I am not. This is Lacan. In coining the term écriture féminine, Helen's success signifies a mode of textual production not necessarily written by women. Who among the following male writer is used by her as an example? James Joyce. James Joyce. Number 94 is C. Power circulates in all directions to and from all social levels at all times. Who said this? Is said by Michael Fogel. Power. Which of the following works cannot be categorized under post-colonial theory? Nation and narration, Orientalism, Discipline and Punish, White. This should be C. 97. Who wrote the famous introduction to Song Offerings translation of Tagore's Gitanjali? It was translated by W.B. Yeats. 97 would be option number A, W.B. Yeats. Similarly, number 98. Viktor Shklovsky's name is associated with Russian formalism. The term resonance and wonder is associated with Stephen Greenberg. Epistemology is B. This the theory of knowledge, the science of being, belief in central is the story of knowledge. ठीक है. सो आपको 1 से 100 तक मैंने कर लिया. ठीक है. और अगर आपको कोई डाउट या कोई समझ में नहीं आए तो प्लीज़ कमेंट कर दीजिए. ठीक है. और प्लीज़ डू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर कीजिए और अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगे. थैंक यू.